What up, Capricorn? Capricorn, this is going to be your August bone curio reading. Now, you know how we do this. We are going to start with the bones and the charms. Hold up, we got something to fill. What is this? The chicken. Oh, no, the lucky charm. We need that. And we got another one. Let's make sure we got everything, Cappies. Cappies. All right. Alrighty. So Capricorn, bones and curios first. Then we're gonna come in with some confirmation from tarot, and then we're going to use the Broken Mirror Oracle to conclude. So let's see, Capricorn for August. What do we have going on? Oh, hold up. Let's get this. All right. Cappy for August. Alrighty. All right. Some of y'all, there may be a move or a change of residence that's coming in for y'all. So you could be looking for a different place, a new beginning. But there could be some stress on top of this. There's also an issue for some of you with ancestors. They're upside down, which means that there may be some needed attention with the ancestors. It also could be that maybe you're going through something and the ancestors are coming out. Could be fighting for you, could be moving forward for you. But I do feel like for a few of you, there's changes in your home environment. Could be a move. Some of you might be remodeling, changing something up. I do feel like there's something behind it. So there may be a person involved in this. This could be a roommate. This could be a partnership. You might be moving in with somebody. Somebody might be moving in with you. But it does look like that there are some changes that are going to be coming in. Now, when we get to the bad spell work, we have opportunities there, but we definitely have somebody working against opportunities. I feel like there's some gossip that's coming in with this. Now, it is showing some stress. We do have bullet casing in your health sector. Let's see what else. We got a snake in your organization with the whip, and also, let me see, handcuffs. Some of you might be dealing with some issues with an organization, with a job, with family that could be coming in and stressing you out. I do feel that there's a question mark on how you should be handling something. Strength card is on the other side, but then we have the mask on one side. So it may be that you're looking at something, but you don't have all the information that you need, or everything. You don't have the pieces to the puzzle that you need. And that could be where the question mark is there. Spirit is also showing too, your eyes upside down. You might not be seeing everything. So for some of you, if you are going through any type of conflict, you might need to take a step back and look at it from a different angle, because it could be something that's going on that you're not seeing. Now, we do have a demon head in your love sector. This could be either somebody you're dealing with. This also could be something that you're passionate about, but you're having problems. I'm also getting, let's see, evil eye energy, a gun, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you might be dealing with somebody that's trying to put a target on your back. Could be causing issues with emotions too. I do feel like that you need to be really careful with people that you're talking to or sharing information with, because for some of you, there may be some type of jealousy, some type of envy, or some issue that could be coming in with someone. Now, money loss is in your middle. Watch your budget, watch your spending. The purse is in the upright, which means money is coming back to you. But we have the sword right in the middle, which could be that somebody is either trying to cut your money off, cut your money in half. The vertebrae is on the other side, and this is you standing your ground with something, which means that I am putting my foot down. Now, we have clouds on one side. We have definitely spirit saying that something is not fully illuminated, which could be that some of you may be feeling like you're in a period where it's a little cloudy. Like, okay, what am I trying to do? I feel like, too, with the cross up here, some of you might be at a crossroads with what direction do I want to go into? Where am I trying to go? Where am I trying to move? There could be something with a job situation that's coming up. Some of you, it could be an organization that you're dealing with. But there may be, do I have stability with this? What direction am I trying to go with this? And it's showing that you're not looking at all the directions. So you need to be really flexible. And we have the hip joint here, which is that is showing you need to pivot. Now, in love, I don't know why, but I feel like some of you could be dealing with fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But I feel like that there may be some poly thing that's coming in, Capricorn. I don't know if maybe you're dating somebody that's dating other people. This is an open relationship. But I feel like that there's a devil in the midst. If this is a poly relationship or it's an open relationship, somebody might not be being completely honest about what they're doing on their side of it. I feel like there's a third party that could be trying to cause a problem. Now, for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that has mood swings. Demon head is somebody that, maybe you're reading them, but they switch, or the way that they do things may be off and on. This also could be somebody looking at you this way, like Capricorn is on and then they're off. I will say, if you are dealing with somebody and this is an open relationship, or you just started dating somebody and they're not being forthcoming about that, some of you might need to be a little bit careful. I don't know why, but I am getting something with deception that is coming in, especially with the demon and the devil together, and the moon is showing that something is not being seen or illuminated the way it should. But your eye was upside down, which means you might not be taking in everything. For some of you, though, you could be distracted. You could be focused on whatever this new beginning is. For some of you, this could be a new baby coming in, and maybe that somebody in your relationship is dabbling with somebody on the side. Hopefully not. But for some of you, Spirit is like you need to see everything. I do see some type of health issue that's coming in. The purse is on top of the doctor, which means for some of you, this could be paying out for a medical treatment. Let's go into the health. Health, we have something that could be coming in with heart. We have the bullet casing. We also have maybe exerting yourself too much, where you're not taking care of yourself. You're not getting enough rest. There also is something going on with the head. So this could either be headaches, this could be congestion. Sometimes this could even be you need to look into therapy. There may be something where your head is all over the place, but it is showing that maybe you need to focus in on that because the bullet casing is there. Could be too that something happened that made you angry and you're having a hard time trying to regulate or navigate a situation. But for some of you, I feel like that you might be thinking about therapy. What you looking for? So I do feel that whatever the energy is, it's showing that there may be something that either needs to be talked out, but I also feel too that this could be exhaustion. Some of you may be pushing yourself a little bit too hard, and Spirit is like you need to rest. Now, let's see. 9 of Pentacles in the bad spell work could be somebody challenging your business. Also could be somebody challenging your independence. Most of the time with the 9 of Pentacles, this is money though. So you may have somebody that's challenging your money. Also somebody that could be blocking off opportunities. So if you're working with people, you might want to look into like keeping an eye on, like I said, what you say with people, what you share with people. If this is in a job environment or a work environment, I feel like that somebody might be trying to block opportunities or block money opportunities or just block money, period, for you. I am seeing Spirit kind of giving you the heads up on it. They're telling you vertebrae, which is stand your ground. Let's see. 8 of Wands are messages that are coming in. King of Swords. This could be somebody, and they're in the upright. This could be somebody that is an attorney. They're very authoritative. A person who likes to talk. Looks like there's messages that are coming in. Some of you could be getting a message from a lawyer. There may be somebody that is over talking. Sometimes this has something to do with the Justice Department. The badge is in the upright, so let's see. We have the Jack of Hearts. We have Spirit Protection Angel on top of the badge. Nine of Cups, getting something that you prayed for. If you're in a legal situation, it looks like that you may get something that goes your way. Nine of Wands, though, is showing defending yourself. Now, trickster energy is on top of this Nine of Wands. Be careful of somebody who's trying to push you in a corner. Nine of Wands is almost like, okay, I need to stand up for myself. I need to defend myself. But the trickster energy, this is almost like somebody questioning you and making you think that they have the answer, but they don't have the answer, but they're pushing you to say whatever you need to say, kind of like a bluff for some. It also could be, too, that you're defending yourself with somebody that you know is playing games with you. You might not want to pour your energy into this person. I'm definitely getting with the moon on the other side. There's some hidden stuff that's underneath that. So it could be that you are talking to somebody, but they're not giving you the full story. If this is somebody in a legal situation, it could be that, yeah, you're getting the paperwork, but you're not getting all the paperwork. Or you're getting a summation of something, but it's not the full thing. So it does show it in the upright, though. You are defending yourself. Nine of Cups is showing that something goes in your favor because it looks like you're being protected. But I will say, if this is a legal situation, you have the right to remain silent. Keep your mouth shut until you understand what direction this is going in with this trickster energy. All right? Let's see. Money is coming in. I see a trip that's coming in. Looks like it's good. Sun is on top of it. A lot of communication. Definitely a lot of, looks like y'all are going to be networking, or there's a lot of talking that is coming in. So you either have somebody who's coming to visit you, or you're going somewhere for a vacation. Some of you, there may be an opportunity that is at a distance, a different city, different state, possibly a different country, because we have money that's made. This also could be a website, but there's a lot of talk that's coming in. Eight of Cups is showing that you may be telling somebody that you're moving on in a different direction. Now, this is in your money sector. So it could be that, oh, I'm changing careers, or I'm changing jobs. For some of you, there is job loss or money loss because there's a gun. So you might have some issues coming in a workplace where you're feeling like it might be time for me to move on, or there may be a cut of money or money loss where it's like, okay, I'm not even making what I need to make, so I need to move on. Crown is upside down, and then we have the skeleton hand, and that could be why your crown is upside down. The skeleton hand is people taking. Give me your money. Give me your energy. Give me your time. Be careful of people depleting you. Some of you could be working a job where you're not getting paid what you need to. Nine of Swords is stress about that. So some of you could be worried about your finances right now because of job loss. So this could be a temporary job loss, or this could be something where it's like, okay, we're going to bring you back. Or this could be, if there's a legal situation and there's a government job, this could be one of the layoffs. I don't think you have to worry about it because it looks like money is in your center 2 times, which means that money is coming in. If one thing closes or one door closes, I feel like Spirit is going to open another door for you. Some of you are either going back to school or using your skill set to bring in more money. Lucky Charm is upside down. This is not the month to take chances. This is not the month to gamble. You also have your anchor upside down. Stability is coming in, but you're not exactly where you need to be right now. When your crown is upside down, evil eye energy on both sides. Somebody taking from you. Some of y'all are under some heavy energy. It's almost like you're depleted, because we see that over there in your health. You're depleted. I'm tired. Maybe you're going to school. Maybe you're going to work. You could be also dealing with a legal situation. Some of you are trying to date. We definitely have a new admirer that is coming in. But you definitely are being challenged. Evil eye energy here. Evil eye energy here. Demon here. Devil here. So energy is a little bit congested, and not in a good way. Some of you, be careful of dating somebody who turns out to be a demon. They're just not an easy person to deal with. For some of you, like I said, if this is an open relationship, maybe it started off easy and it got complicated because somebody is being dishonest with what they're doing. I'm pretty sure there's rules that go with that. If this is not an open relationship, some of you are dealing with somebody that's just difficult. It's almost like you're trying to manifest something and it's not coming in exactly the way that you want. So if this is a person, you could be looking at them and being like, oh, I want them to act this way or be this way, and that may not be their energy. They may not be an easy person to mold. Could be stubborn. So some of you might be dealing with somebody that's stubborn. If this is not them, it's a general read. Somebody could be looking at Cappies like that, like, I want you to bend and be a little bit flexible, but you're stubborn. Demon head, it's in the reverse. It's not as bad as if it's in the upright, but be careful of somebody that you possibly could be dating or in a relationship with. That is just not easy. Good spell work. Crown in the reverse. Worries, but it is because I feel like you're not putting boundaries down with people, or either people are crossing boundaries and you're really just having to put your foot down, and it's exhausting you. So some of you need to clean out your friend group, people that you're dealing with, because some of them they're not supporting you, and you feel it. You 100% feel it. For some of you, this could be within your home, because we have stress in the home sector. We also have the snake and the whip in your family sector. Ace of Pentacles is coming in, but that makes me think that some of you, this is your work environment. It's either an organization or a work environment, not maybe necessarily your biological family that some of y'all are dealing with. There's a snake in the mist. Whip could be arguments. Now, star is on the other side pointing towards your money, and we do see money getting better. But it could be that some of you are trying to pull away from negative energy or negative people to focus on money or career. Definitely some conflict or arguments coming in your money or work sector. So I feel like y'all are either having problems with work or you're having problems in an organization or a group that you're involved in. Just because we have conflict, arguments, money's still coming into you, but the sword is up. You're protecting your money. You're protecting your center, standing your ground. A lot of protection around you. We have the angel. We have the chicken foot. We have another angel. Some of you, there's major transformation that's coming into your body or your health, which is good, because we have the bullet casing. I think some of y'all just need to rest. You're exhausted. All right, let's get into the tarot, Cappy. I think that's all I'm seeing with this. Some of you, it definitely is travel or a trip, and it's probably needed. So if you get an opportunity to go on a vacation, do it. All right, Cappies. Cappies, what do we have going on? Ooh, just flew all out my hand. Capricorn. Ooh, Cappy, I don't know if you heard my stomach, but it sounded angry. I guess coffee wasn't enough. Like, put some food in here. Let's see what we have, Cappy. Two of Wands in the upright. This is planning, strength, success, putting something together. You're being strategic about something. So if this is the energy of being surrounded with maybe some toxic or negative energy, some of you might be in the work environment, or like I said, a group, or even some people around you that you are just not feeling right now. The energy is not where you want to be. Some of you are really putting yourself in a position to plan or strategize how to maneuver that. King of Swords, it feels like that you're dealing with somebody who is being really overbearing. There's some illegal stuff that's going on too, or some injustice with this, which could be that maybe that's why you're stressed out. That could be with the Nine of Swords. It's like, I'm stressed, I'm worried. And that could be where we saw that King of Swords, because King of Swords could represent an attorney. It looks like there's some illegal actions that are going on. Somebody might be on some type of power struggle where they're pushing their way through, or at least they're trying to push their way through. It looks like that you're planning or trying to navigate whatever this energy is. Some of you, it looks like with the Two of Cups, there may have been some contracts involved in this. This could be a partnership. Somebody might be trying to do some illegal stuff with a contract, or some things that are not above board. Remember, the moon was something being hidden. So even though the Two of Cups is in the upright, this is partnership, this is personal power, this is strength and support. We have this on both sides. Some of you might be combining or collaborating with some people against this King of Swords energy. Like, okay, look, they're doing some shady stuff. They're trying to get us fired, or they're trying to cause problems. We might need to work together and do this. We might need to break this contract or navigate this. Some of you, there could be this King of Swords doing an illegal contract, which means that some of y'all, don't sign anything. Don't If you don't feel comfortable with it, read everything over. If you're not versed with legal stuff, find an attorney to look over that stuff for you. Now, the world is either a big move. Some of you could be moving in with somebody that could be overbearing. Some of you, though, there's a completion of a project. If this is something that has to do with contract negotiation, the world in the upright looks like that some people are coming together and there is a completion of some type of contract project, because we have unity with this. So there could be some power struggle. If you're moving in with somebody, it could be, okay, I want the couch over here by the window, and you're like, no, I don't want the couch over there, I want it against the wall. You might be bringing in reinforcements to be like, okay, look, does it look better over here? Yes. And then you get your way. Could go a little bit deeper with work. Some of you could be negotiating a new contract for the new year, and you have somebody that's being shady. They're doing some illegal stuff. Remember where I said you have the right to remain silent? Don't play yourself. Let that person talk. They're King of Swords. They're narcissistic. They like to hear the sound of their voice. Let them talk. They might tell on themselves what they're trying to do, so you might even see the shadiness beforehand. All right. Three of Wands in reverse. Careless approach, untrustworthy companions. So we have you trying to complete something with people that you don't trust. Some of you because it's unjust or it's illegal. So it's like, before I sign up for this, commit to this, pour my energy into this, I don't trust you. I don't trust what you're doing. Somebody could be telling you that the project is complete. Oh, we didn't need you to sign off on it, because they did something to it. They don't want you to go ahead and know. But you already, Cappies, y'all are smart. Y'all intelligent. Y'all see it. Y'all already know something is unjust. Like you tried to hide it, but I see exactly what you're doing. Remember where I said, don't tell everybody anything, be quiet, untrustworthy companions. Now we have the Page of Wands in reverse, and this is bad news. This could be delays. This also could be sensitive or correspondence of something that comes in really, really fast, but is it right? That could be why delays are there. Somebody might be fact checking. Like, I don't trust you, so I'm going to go back in and make sure that I'm looking at everything correctly. So some of you might be fact checking the situation to see if whatever this contract is right, if this project is completed the proper way, if some injustice is being handled the right way. Wow. Four of Wands in reverse, we have betrayal, being taken advantage of, discord, chaos. What is going on, Cappies? What y'all in? Some of y'all are feeling like somebody tried to stab me in the back. They're trying to take advantage of my good nature. They're trying to take advantage of my intelligence. They're trying to take advantage of my money. Now, here's the thing. Money is coming back in. But I'm wondering, for some of you, if this is unemployment, because we have job loss. So some of you, there may be some temporary unemployment or unemployment period. And it's like, okay, you're not trying to pay me all my money, because we did see a loss of money. Let's see. The Star card, though, is showing guidance, hope, relief, harmony. Judgment in reverse is avoidance. It's not as bad as the Tower in reverse, where it's like, oh, they almost got me, but they didn't get me. Judgment on here is showing there is some stagnation, but there is movement that's coming in. You may be feeling like you're pushing against something and it's like, okay, it's not moving. It's not going in the direction that I want. But the star card, that's ancestral or spirit guidance. So we have something that looks like it slows down because the ancestors are coming in, and there's hope, there's guidance, there's relief. You're still kind of looking at people side-eyed though. Eight of Swords, you got to be really careful with the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is self-imposed bondage. Sometimes this is being paranoid, overthinking. They coming to get me. Um, I'm not doing something right. Be careful that something does start moving and you don't start freaking out like, okay, because I think with the Nine of Swords, some of you are overthinking a situation to the point of exhaustion. And that could be why Spirit is saying something with the head, something with exhaustion. Be careful with the Eight of Swords that you don't kind of go into your dark place. Now, this could be depression because of something that you're in. Some of you, because you have been strategizing for so long, maybe you're getting exhausted with what this is. But Eight of Swords is definitely like being stuck in your own head. Queen of Pentacles towards Capricorn Virgo, but in reverse. Sickly, unmotivated. You're at a stagnation. Maybe there's something that you're trying to figure out, but you're not figuring out. Now you're strategizing up here. Remember where I told you your eye was upside down? Spirit was saying you're not seeing everything. The moon is things that are hidden. Take a step back, Cappy. Take a step back. You're looking at something, but you've been looking at it so long that you're not seeing the other opportunities or the other openings around it. So sometimes when that happens, you got to close the book, take a nap, go for a walk, distract yourself with something else and then come back in with new eyes. For some of you, you also might need to bring people in that have new eyes on the situation. Because the Eight of Swords is like, oh, I got stuck in my head. I'm only seeing something one way. All right. Oh, good. Three of Swords, healing, recovery, releasing, seclusion, taking a step back. Exactly what I just told y'all to do. Take a step back. Recovery is coming in, releasing sorrow. Whatever the heaviness is, it looks like, Ten of Cups. You're getting through it. Ten of Cups is stability, happiness, something opening up. Yes, the Tower in reverse. What I wanted to see. Avoidance of disaster. Whatever was supposed to take you out that caused all this stress, this worry, did not. Ten of Cups is stability, happiness. Like, woof, I dodged a bullet. Some of y'all dodged a few bullets. But you got to be careful of this trap. I think somebody is playing mind games where they're trying to get you stuck in your head, overthinking something so that you don't move forward. Because we definitely got stuck in being unmotivated, depressed. I don't know what to do. I don't know what direction to go. And then we get this like, okay, I get clarity, recovery. Seclusion. Let me pull back and be by myself. And then the Ten of Cups comes in, stability, happiness, and then a Tower, realizing that you avoided something that maybe was there to try to cause problems or take you out. For some of you, you could be at a crossroads with something, but I feel that there is definitely major opposition that is pushing against you, and you may have a lot to lose in this. This could be why you're exhausted, because some of you, you're dealing with possibly illegal stuff. Nobody want to go to jail behind no bullshit. Nobody want to lose their job. And if you're licensed somewhere, that could be losing your license. So I get where the worry could be coming in. Cappy, Spirit. Any guidance, any messages? Cappy. Any guidance? Oh, the cards just the whole thing keep falling out my hand. Cappy, any guidance? Let's go with the bottom card. Oh, right off the bat. Toxic people. Bad advice, wrong crowd. Didn't I tell y'all? Here we had evil eye over here. We had evil eye here. Look at the demon head here. We had the gun pointed to. And your crown is upside down. Some of y'all are surrounded by people that are not good. Can't trust them, can't work with them. I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all might need to do a complete clean out. Clean out. Like, 2026, people like the whole, your Facebook don't went from 1,000 people to 50. TikTok don't drop down from 30,000 to maybe 2. Like, I know that some of y'all are monetized and it's like, I can't do all that, and I get it. I'm messing with y'all. But for some of y'all, if this is a work environment, a family environment, or some type of group or organization that you're in, some of y'all with the wrong people. Communication, messages coming in. Some of y'all might be having conversations that are making you realize you're with the wrong people, that these people are toxic. This also could be talking to other people, fresh eyes that are bringing something to the surface with this. Oh, mind games. So some of y'all dealing with communication where you're starting to figure out, okay, yeah, you trying to get in my head. We have somebody who's immature. We have somebody who could be testing you. And we also have somebody that is like analyzing you. What is Cappy doing? What is making Cappy tick? What are their buttons? And I guarantee you, because they're trying to figure out how to push it. And that could be where you're figuring it out too. Some of you have figured it out. Avoidance. We got, feeling guilty. Mind, what is it? In hiding, no communication. Some of you are like, okay, yeah, you're playing mind games. You're trying to get in my head. You're trying to do some things for what? I'm going to pull away. Yep, no contact. Remember where I told you, keep your mouth shut. If you're in the middle of something, especially if it's illegal, it's probably best that you don't even say anything. Some of you're realizing that these toxic people are not your people, and we got blocked, silent treatment, cut off all communication. Something is coming to the surface where you're like, you know what? I can't trust them. Can't trust them, can't talk to them, don't want to be around them. It's interesting because whoever this is could be very stubborn or bossy. They're not flexible. So it could be that King of Swords, male or female, somebody that's trying to impose their will on you. Could be a boss. Somebody that feel like they got something to prove, so they're being an asshole and they're causing other people around them that don't want to lose their jobs maybe to be assholes too. Like, you either with me or you're against me. So somebody could be pushing the agenda. Now, here's my thing with that. I get we all need a payday, but if somebody is trying to make you do something that you're uncomfortable with, that is, you really might want to go ahead and put that resume out and go look for something else, because it's only going to, if somebody can try to make you turn against a person that they have a problem with, it's only a matter of time before they find somebody that would do that with you too. I always think like that. When people are always like, I want you to get involved in this, we're going to be fucking these people up or whatever, and I'm just like, yeah, and then 2 months later you're gonna be having this conversation with somebody to fuck me up. I don't trust it. And untrustworthy companions was what we saw in tarot. If you feel like that this is somebody that you have to pull away from, trust your instincts on it, because it could be that is something that's going to be a problem, or somebody is going to be a problem. I do see cutting off communication, block, turning the energy off. The skeleton hand is somebody that's pulling your energy. So let's see. Spiritual attack. So not only is this person toxic, but if they don't get their way, this bossy energy, then they want to attack. That's what I'm saying. Whoever's following this person, eventually they're going to be on the chopping block too, because that's the way this person operates. Now, if you don't believe in spiritual attack could be somebody doing spell work, doing root work, putting roots on somebody, witchcraft, or whatever you want to call it. And so you might have a magician, because we saw somebody purposely trying to block you, block your money, take away opportunities. Could this be a boss that is doing it the old-fashioned way, starting gossip, turning people against you? 100%. Some of you definitely are dealing with a spiritual organization or somebody, though, that could be a part of a coven where it's like, I'm not getting my way, so now I'm going to go ahead and attack you. The good thing is we saw that your money is still coming in. So if this person is trying to block money or block opportunities, Ten of Cups is showing that you get your stability back and you get your money. But I will say, watch your back. Because if this person is coming after you with these toxic people, some of you, you're breaking bread with these toxic people, which means that there still may be openings to get to you. For some of you, you might have to walk away from this job. Now, I know you don't want to be ran off by somebody, but you're dealing with a nasty energy. If you're a worker, you might want to go and do some spiritual baths and some reversal stuff and send that back to this person. For some of you, you might want to transfer to a different department so you don't have to deal with this person. Anybody that gets this person is going to have a problem, though. Anybody, because the person is a problem. And the people that they're recruiting are toxic as fuck. So it's interesting that this person knows who to connect with. What is it? My demon sees your demon type of shit? I don't know. Watch your back, though. You're going to get a good outcome, but you may end up, having some hair that goes gray, or maybe even losing a little bit of hair before that outcome comes in. But I think that you need to start looking at your circle and cleaning your circle out. If you can't trust them, you can't trust them. Block and move on. All right, Cappies? Love y'all.